Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
We are back to talk one of our favorites. This is Love Island All Stars, episode 2. This, for reference, this is the Tuesday, January 16th episode. Like and subscribe here and on TikTok. We cover reality TV news clips on the TikTok, as well as some 60-second reviews, as well as here on YouTube with our full episode podcasts. All right, Brian. Episode 2, a little less eventful than episode 1. We were left with the Callum and Molly cliffhanger. Callum deciding to couple up with Molly. I thought it made sense. I think why crazy ruffle the feathers day one when you're already just got this crazy bombshell of your ex-girlfriend who you had a house with and a dog and the whole thing. I think he made the right call. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the right move for now because we don't know how frequently they're going to be recoupling. But like you said, like everybody knows each other, so like if you're not really feeling somebody like immediately, why would you just take the path of least resistance?
There are a lot of friend couples that was very established this episode. Like we kind of guessed just based off the pairings yesterday. A little different than early Love Island in a normal season, Brian, when they're strangers, right? There are usually, some people kind of, hooking up a little bit more already, kind of coupling up and kind of booing up a little bit. There's already, kind of already people getting ready for the first bombshells to come in. Who, the idea of the unknown. This season to me is going to be a little different, at least initially, right? Everybody, like you said, is being very careful of everyone's feelings. Everyone is kind of looking to check with everyone. Is it okay if I make this move? And frankly, too, I think now a lot of people are worried that it's going to be less about like the random, all stars that we don't know. And it's going to be my ex girlfriend, or it's going to be the girl that I ghosted and made myself look like a total a hole when I was on the show, right? Like everyone's got a ghost of Christmas past, I think, that's going to show up on this season.
Yeah, the producers are definitely being they put on their messy hat when they started this season because they're trying to find like any possibility of a drama coming from a potential couple or bombshell coming in. And like you said, like people are taking it safe, and I don't mean to jump around, but like there's really only been like one legit like kiss not in a challenge, and that's how you can tell like how things are going. And
The
it's con
Georgia.
yeah, and it's honestly like one that's not super surprising,
And they're
unfortunately.
in a couple,
Right.
right? Like they're in a couple. They were talking about wanting to couple before the public pairing, before the her deciding like who she had a preference for when she went to Anton. Obviously, we're talking about Lis and Georgia S here. Um, yeah, there's just something about that. I don't think that's gonna work out. There's already something. There's like the trepidation of it. Even her starting, she's super attractive. He's attractive. They're both going to be highly sought after. I think especially Georgia. Um, what do you think? Just your gut feeling. Is that a long term couple on the island?
I don't think so. I mean, I guess everybody on the show is attractive. I would put Toby in the lower tier of the dudes on in the villa right now,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But I mean, people like him, so good for him. But I do think that once people start coming in, that it's gonna be shaken up. It's really gonna. I'm just super interested to see like how the dumping is gonna go.
We haven't had a dumping yet. There's something. Look, and we didn't. We're not going to lead. We're going to lead this episode with it. We're going to obviously lead with it tomorrow. But there is, again, full spoilers, everyone. There is a cloud hanging over the season already now. Jake's gone. Jake's actually not on the island anymore. Apparently, last night, Monday night premiere, after being partnered up with Liberty, they said he wasn't like feeling it. They said he went and had a talk with like the producers, Maya Jama. They put something out there like saying like they let him go. He's just like not ready for love yet. I just don't think he wants to be around with his ex, or maybe like he'll just decide like off the first. He kind of made a comment today about like not really super feeling anybody, and
Yeah,
he might just be like, "Forget this, I'm out of here. Like I just don't need it."
he they look like they interview him in the preview. It looks like he's sitting down, like having a conversation with Maya.
Yeah, well, I think they're like, "Well, dude, look, if you're gonna leave, like, can you give us something? Like, can you not pull like a Bachelor in Paradise and just be gone, and then like no one ever hears from you
Yeah,
again?" Type
and dude,
thing.
that like reminds me of like season one or series one, where they would like when people would leave, they'd interview them at the end. Not like they just leave.
Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll do that like with the other people. Because again, one thing to note, I did catch Maya say it's gonna be 5 weeks. So normal long seasons like something like 7, 8 weeks, right, Brian? Because it usually gets into
Yeah.
like the 50s. This means
So like
with
36 episodes, maybe.
well, 5 weeks, 6 episodes a week. That gets us what? 30 episodes, and then say five of them, if they keep format, will be unseen bits. So we're looking at pretty similar to like Love Island games, like 25 actual episodes, maybe. But they're all over an hour. I mean, the first two are over an hour and a half. So I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of hours.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know if they mean 5 weeks from then. Like I don't know, but you're right. So that we finally, I know you weren't familiar with Hannah. Like now that you heard her talk, she talked a lot this episode. What do you think of that accent?
I well actually I wrote down yesterday that like I almost need the subtitles for Hannah. Like and I love
Oh
it.
yeah,
But like she has the most like I don't know, she's from like Manchester or like she just sounds like she hey Ellie
yeah,
announces her words. Love.
yeah. And she, just the slang and the word like the just totally different words than even like the normal cast would say. But like her and Anton together, like she's like 8 years older than him. Like there's that's never gonna work.
I think they did. I mean, I'm glad they brought her back, but like I don't think she has like a actual partner match. She has a kid
Right,
too.
and
So this,
I thought like they kind of were hinting that like maybe Jake, like maybe they had something there, but then she kind of like killed it later in the episode. But like I don't know, I'm interested to see like who they got to bring some older people back
yeah,
because
she's not
definitely
long for this show if they don't bring some old heads in quick.
yeah because I think she needs to be there. I think she's really interesting and she just says whatever she wants, which I think is good TV.
I know. I agree. I agree overall. So look, like I said, we have the whole Jake set up. It looks like it'll happen tomorrow. I'm very curious to see Liberty's reaction. More sad, more maybe relieved, or will she feel like in some way she's getting a raw deal again? So like, I guess I'm very curious to see where this goes. I'm thinking if he leaves tomorrow, maybe they bring somebody in, like maybe we get the next bombshell.
They just might do a double
Yeah, that's
next
what.
time.
Yeah, bring a guy and a girl in,
They like
and
double
then
the bull.
maybe maybe the first dumping Friday.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably gonna be it.
Friday gives us like 4 or 5 days with everybody. Some people come in, then we get rolling. You know what I mean? We get through the weekend.
Mhm.
Uh, Overall, guys, I want to get your thoughts. Your comments have been great. Let us know what you think about the couple so far. If there's any you think have a long term chance, if there's any of the flirtations going on that you think will end up being a long term couple, who you like, who you don't like, just give us tips. Any shows we should be watching. For our UK viewers, we are covering the Traitors series 2. We will be back tomorrow. It will be episode what, Brian? 7?
I think.
We'll be back for episode 7 tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 17th. We'll have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday coverages of those episodes. Also, The Traders US season 2. We have episodes 1 through 3 review up. Episode 4 will release on Peacock Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US. So for our UK viewers, Saturday midday, we probably have a
I think
review up
it's
for you guys.
Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah, I think they
Oh,
moved the premiere was on Friday. I
oh,
think
all right,
it was on
cool. That,
Thursday.
that
So
makes it
better
easier.
for us.
Better for us until all of our other shows that come out.
Yeah,
But we'll figure that out as it comes. So yeah, I take that back. So UK guys, you can watch the review Friday while you're sitting at work. If you need to get your VPNs up, get on Peacock and check it out. All reality TV stars. It's been a lot of fun so far. But for myself, Brian, everyone else here at the Reality Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.